What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be going over a brand new updated tier list for Tower of God New World. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and also turn on post notification bell so that you guys can always stay tuned as I post new videos. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here on the channel, I created a brand new Discord server. So if you guys have any questions, you can join the server by going to my channel description and you will see the server link there. And I'll also post a server link in the comment section down below. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the video. So KHUN just updated their tier list, and they only added KHUN to be honest. They haven't really updated this tier list they haven't updated this tier list at all. This tier list still remains to be the same. Yeah, the only difference is that KHUN is added in this tier list. Now, the fact that we already went over other tier lists and the characters, they're still in the same position, I'm gonna say this, that right now, I'll say Tower of God right now is at a slow, I don't know how to say, but I'll say Tower of God right now is heading towards like a slow update. Like this update, to be honest, like this fall event update, it wasn't that bad. We had this character right here, we have Kaseya, and we had KHUN. We had 3 new characters in this fall update. So I'll say for this update, it was, the first part of the fall update was good, but this part of the update wasn't really that good, to be honest. Like the only thing they added was Amigo, and that's pretty much it. They haven't really added nothing in the first part of the update. Now I know for the second part of the update, that's when they're going to add, a lot of things. They're going to add 2 new characters. I'm well aware of that. But for the first part of the update, I'm not gonna lie, the first part of the update, it was really hard for me to make content on this game for the first part of the update. Like, because I don't want to wait for the second part of the update to, make a video, because it's just, because I want to make everything on my channel consistent. I want to make my videos consistent. I don't want to, wait weeks and weeks just to create content. So I'll say like the first part of this update was kind of dry, I'm not gonna lie. But hopefully, in future updates they add, because one thing I noticed is that for the first part of every update, it's always dry. They always add 1 new character and then it's just dry. They don't really add nothing else. So hopefully for future updates, they add a little bit more to the first part of the update. Because for the second part is always fire, but for the first part it's always dry. But hopefully they fix that. But anyways, now that's out the way, I just want to talk about that because it was really hard for me to create content on the game for a couple days. But anyways, as you guys can see, we have KHUN at S tier. So if you guys haven't watched my other videos where I was talking about KHUN and how the assassination class, no, not assassin, but assassin class, how it's really hard for assassin characters to actually land an attack. Now the reason why I feel like KHUN would be, in my opinion, I feel like KHUN would be A tier, in my opinion. But the reason why, actually no, I would put him in A plus, because he's not the same tier as Quant and Hatsling. He's not the same tier as them. I would put him in A plus. If that was a tier, I would put him in A plus. And the reason why is because, like I said, for the assassin class, you have to invest so much accuracy into the character in order for them to actually land their attacks. And as we all know, assassin characters, in order for their kit to work, they actually have to land their attacks, because if they can't even land their attacks as assassin characters, they're kind of useless, because the whole point of assassin characters is for them to do damage and actually land attacks so that it can inflict debuffs on the enemy. So the fact that accuracy is kind of annoying for assassin characters, I would definitely put KHUN on A plus. I wouldn't necessarily put him in S tier, because putting him in S tier, he's basically on the same level as Kaseya, same level as, I would say that he is the same level as Kaseya, to be honest, because Kaseya also has the same issue. She sometimes misses as well. So yeah, but the fact that like the two best blue units are of course Datamashini and KHUN as well. Like these 2 are the best blue units right now in the game. This guy, he has a lot of potential because he's pretty good against bosses. I saw a lot of people in my comment section telling me to use his character for bosses. So I don't have him yet. That's why I haven't even used him, because I don't even have him. But once I do get I don't know how to say his name, Blarode. As soon as I get this character, I'm definitely going to use him against bosses because I heard that he's pretty solid against bosses, especially versus White Steel Ill. So I'm definitely going to be using this guy once I get him. But for other blue characters, I'm not really going to use them because they're just not that good. We're just going to have to wait for, future upcoming blue characters to use, because right now the only blue units I'm using is KHUN Mashni and KHUN Ron, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, like Tower of God, they haven't really, posted anything about part 2 of the update, because I think there's 2 days left, or 3 days, if I'm wrong. I think there's 3 days left. There's 3 days left for the first part of this update. So we should be getting the second part on Tuesday. They haven't really released anything. They haven't shown any, teasers, any trailers, nothing. So, you know, like I said, I feel like Tower of God right now is heading towards like a slow path. Like we're heading towards like a slow update, because they're not really adding a lot. And I don't really blame them, because the fact that they promised us that they would update the game every 2 weeks, that's a lot of work. Like literally an update every 2 weeks is kind of crazy, because usually in most gacha games updates will last for like a month. Like every patch update will last for a month, and then for the next update they will add other events and other characters. So the fact that they're updating the game every 2 weeks is a lot. So that's why I'm not really bothered the fact that they haven't really added anything in this first part of the update besides Amigo and KHUN Ron. The fact that I'm not bothered about that is because they have to update the game every 2 weeks, so they always have to think about something for 2 weeks. But the fact that they had a roadmap and they already showed us what's going to come, later on in the future, they already have their plan set, so there's literally nothing for us to worry about. And plus we're going to get a crossover later on, so really excited about that. We're also going to get new characters such as, where's he at? This guy right here, Compressed Rack. We're definitely going to get him later on in the future. And we're also going to get this character right here, Punisher Rin. Now, if you guys haven't watched my video when I was theorizing whether or not Punisher Rin is going to be the next SSR Plus, like I said, I don't know. But Punisher Rin, I'm like 50% or 60% sure he's going to be the next SSR Plus. I don't know. It's like, the reason why I feel like he's going to be the next SSR Plus is because the dude just looks like a straight up ghost. Like he literally looks like a ghost. And someone in my comment section brought up a good point. They said that Punisher Rin being an SSR Plus is honestly like, kind of weird because he was able to get beaten by SSR characters. I kind of agree. Like for an SSR Plus character, his character design looks really weird for like an SSR Plus. But I want to see him in the game, so I wonder when they're gonna release him. I feel like they're gonna release him, part 2 of this update. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like they only added KHUN Ron in this tier list. Nobody else. They haven't changed any positions for other characters. Now, if I were to rearrange this whole entire tier list, the only characters I would change. Now, this tier list, I'm pretty sure this tier list is based off of like characters who you don't really have to I'm pretty sure this tier list is based off of character score at blue star, purple star, or yellow star, because I'm pretty sure if all these characters were like rainbow, Violet would definitely be all the way up here in SS tier. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this tier list is based off of purple star, blue star, and green star. So I feel like the only character I would move up is honestly Apple, because Apple is really good when it comes to being able to land your attacks, because she increases, no, not increases, but she reduces evasion from the your enemy. Another character I would change, Lozelle. I feel like Lozelle would be a really good healer, but she always dies early, so I would really keep her at B tier. I feel like B tier is a good spot for her. Rack, I feel like Rack would stay at B tier, but like if you get enough copies of him, he would definitely go up that tier. Yeah, I feel like this tier list is still the same and it's still accurate. Like nothing's changed. They haven't really buffed a lot of characters. They did, adjust their kits, but it's really nothing too big. So tier list is still the same, nothing new. But yeah, we have 3 days left until part 2 of the update. Hopefully, they add a little bit more content. I know there's going to be an Adorsi event and she's going to get a brand new skin. There's going to be 2 new characters. There's going to be a lot of new things in this part 2 of the update, so I'm really excited about that. But anyways, Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. Put your thoughts down below in the comment section what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.